DM dilemma time.
Yes.
What is going on with who we're calling not invited Irene?
She sent us this DM. It says, tell me if I'm crazy, but I just found out my, quote, best friends went on a girls' trip to Destin without me this weekend. The only reason I even know is because one of them accidentally posted a public Instagram story of all of them getting ready in their hotel. We all met in college, so I have no idea why I got cut from the roster. Part of me thinks it's because I've been spending more time with my boyfriend. Part of me thinks that they think I can't keep up with their partying, or maybe they just don't want me around anymore. My boyfriend says they aren't my real friends and that I should be done with them, but I'm just not ready to ghost the group without at least finding out why. Do I call them out or take the hint and move on?
Offer some unbiased advice right now. 601-995-1017. I will say this. If you want closure, feel free to ask them, but be prepared for the answer. I also think that you need to take your boyfriend's advice with a grain of salt because he's got a dog in this fight. He may not be well liked by this friend group. Maybe that is the reason. And you said it yourself in the DM that you're hanging out with him way more than you used to. So they could be kind of feeling a certain type of way about how the boyfriend always has to be involved. Sounds like this was a girls' trip. So be prepared for them to say, yeah, you're with your boyfriend all the time and it's annoying and we don't like it. And you should not use your boyfriend's opinion about the situation to make your decision.
I agree with you, kind of. I'm agreeing with you. I think this may be a problematic boyfriend because it seems like he wants to be involved in the drama, which means he is probably creating the drama. I have a feeling it's not just, oh, you're hanging out with the boyfriend more. It is that he's not a good boyfriend. And so not only are you wasting your time with this guy, but your friends are walking on eggshells around you because they don't want to say, hey, he's not treating you very good or whatever. He's problematic. But they don't want to say that because they know you're invested in this and you're not listening to them. So that's why they ghosted you for the girls' trip. That's just my thoughts. I don't know you. I don't know your boyfriend. So I don't know for sure that you should break up with him. But I have a feeling he is the source of these problems.
She did say in there that she has been hanging out with her boyfriend more than she was in the past. They're getting closer. And he says, completely write this friend group off. They're not your friends anymore. And I say, be careful before you take that advice because he has a dog in this fight. He wants to be, I think he'd love it if you had zero friends.
Oh, and see, that's where you really got to worry about a boyfriend, you know, and I would say a good test to where you can take him and these friends out of it is, have you given up anything else with this new boyfriend? Are there other people, other things in your life that maybe you're not doing as much? That could be a sign that it's time to deprioritize this man.
Shunda says, wisdom, Adam, plus she doesn't have to be in on everything that they do.
Oh, I don't know that I agree with that because I'm not going to feel good if I'm ostracized from my friends. But I do agree with Orlena, who says if they are really your friends, you should be able to talk to them about anything or ask them anything.
Izzy says, ding, 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 it's the boyfriend. Have you gone out with them without him included? And have you talked to them without mentioning him in the last few months? If not, that's why.
Yeah, that's definitely why. Jessie asking if she's still in her 20s, saying, stop running around with friends. That stops when you become a real adult. Your friends haven't made it to that level yet, and maybe they won't. If they still need to go out and party, maybe you're better off.
Oh, my gosh. Jenese, glad you called.
My mouth dropped when I heard that story. I'm like, oh, I actually switched my thought as I was hearing Allison saying, like, you know, maybe the boyfriend might be the problem. I don't know. But the first thing I think she should do is have a conversation with them, seek to understand, to see, you know, where their heads were. Like, did they intentionally leave her out? Did they just forget? Are they single? And, you know, like, oh, well, she has a boyfriend. So, you know, kind of like what you were saying, but I would seek to understand. And if it is determined that it was intentional, I would still feel away, boyfriend or not. I would feel away because you're supposed to be my friend.
Yeah.
So my feelings would be forever hurt, and I probably wouldn't have anything else to do with them after that because they'd be like, okay, you played your cards. Noted.
What if what the response from the friend group was, we knew you wouldn't want to go without your boyfriend and we just wanted it to be a girls trip, so we didn't even invite you so you didn't have to like make a decision or anything. What if that was the case and then it's on her to say, oh yeah, I totally wouldn't have wanted to go without him, or no, I could have used a weekend away from his bum ass.
Right. And you know what? In order to find that out, they would have had to still ask.
Yeah.
So they didn't even give her the opportunity to even share that feedback.
Jenese talking about sharing feedback. I feel like we're in the corporate world all of a sudden. Thank you for the call, Jenese. Grandma Mildred's here. Did you have to let any friends go whenever you got with your late husband?
Baby, I'm going to be honest with you. She said everything I was going to say, and you have a potty mouth.
I'm sorry, Grandma Mildred. I didn't know you were here. I would have spoken more respectfully.
Baby, I'm going to bow your head. Lord.
Okay.
All right, Mildred's gone.
Give him a prayer.
I offended Mildred.
Adam and Allison in the morning.